Guys, hope you're well. So in today's video we are going to talk about building your trading strategy. Okay, what are the steps you take to in order to be able to build your strategy? um well, first of all, you need an idea. You need to have an idea of what you are trying to build. Meaning, number one, you need an objective. Okay, if you don't have an objective, it's going to be hard to create your strategy. Okay, so you need your trading objective. This is number one, objectives. Okay, so about 50% of the time you use to create your strategy should be based on actually determining what are your objectives. Okay, what's your purpose for creating that strategy? What are you trying to achieve with the strategy? Okay, but some people, they try to flip accounts with their strategy. So let's say you are trying to flip, let's say 50 to, let's say 1000. Okay, there are some people like that. There are some people who are trying to use the strategy to trade prop firms. Okay, so you need to set your objectives, because the strategy you are going to use to trade for prop firms will not be the same as strategy you can use to flip accounts. You understand? So this is the issue. This is the problem of where people just go and clip other people's strategy and start trading. Okay, that strategy was built to suit that person. You don't know why a person created a strategy. Do you understand? So a strategy that you use to grow an account is going to be different from a strategy that you use for trading your personal prop firm accounts. Do you understand? Especially the risk management aspect of the strategy will be different. Do you understand? So you need, when you want to create a strategy, the first once you are able to create your objectives, setting your objectives, you are halfway. Once you are able to set your objectives, you are halfway through that strategy. Okay, once you have set your objectives, you are halfway through creating. You are almost done creating the strategy. Okay, because the objective now will give you things that you need to do. Okay, so let's say now, for example, my objective is to, let's say, double an account, let's say a $500 account, to $1,000 within 1 month, or let's say 2 months. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, then maximum drawdown allowed, let's say, is $250, meaning I don't want the account to go down below $250, which is 50% drawdown or 50%. You need to set the maximum drawdown. Then you need to set the amount of hours that you can watch the market. How many hours do you want to be trading? Okay. Now, this will now give you idea of how to trade your strategy. Like I said, from 50 strategy that will give you from 500 to 1000 within 1 month. Okay, let's say 1 month. Okay, 1 month. Um, it trades 2 hours a day, and max drawdown of, let's say, 250, which is 50% max drawdown. Okay, so once you are done setting this objective, then now you can go ahead and ask yourself what type of strategy will be able to beat this criteria right now. So you might find out that scalping strategy might suit this better, because you are trading for 2 hours a day. So you might be watching maybe the 5 minute chart or lower time frame, or maybe the 1 minute chart. Okay, so then you create a strategy that will allow you $250 drawdown, meaning the strategy must not at any point give you less than $250. Okay, so with this drawdown now, you can now create Okay, so let's say when you test the strategy, it has like 10 losing streaks. So it will not be advisable to risk more than $25 per trade on the strategy. Okay, because there was a point it gave you 10 losses in a row. So once you hit these 10 losses in a row, you've hit your maximum drawdown. You don't want it to go below that. Okay, so this now will help you to set your money management that you're going to use. So you risk $250 per trade in this, $25 per trade in this, $500, and it will help you to reach this objective of never going below $50, 500, $50. Then the strategy also will tell you that okay, based on the number of trades, you'll be able to reach this your $1,000 goal in 1 month. Okay, so you will do all the tweaking. Once you are able to set this objective, it will be easy for you now to start creating, thinking of how to create the strategy. So you will not like this. You want to take 500 to 1,000. Do you understand? You will not go and be looking for a strategy that gives you maybe one trade a month. Okay, so it will work. Or a strategy that gives you, let's say, 5 trades per month. That strategy has to give you around maybe 30 trades per week. Okay, so if you can get a strategy that will give you 30 trades per week, it will be easy now. You know, after the first 30 trades in the week, maybe after the first week, you make like $100. Then you up your risk. Okay, you can decide to up your risk. From your plan now, you will be able to structure your money management to the point whereby you'll be able to reach this amount. Okay, so once you set everything, then you can go and start trading. So this is how to build a strategy. The first part of creating a strategy is setting your objective. If you don't set an objective, there's no way to know actually how to create the strategy, what to go about creating the strategy, what to look for. You understand? You would go and be clipping, because once you clip another person's strategy, the person might be using the strategy to trade for profits, and you now you are trying to use the strategy to flip your account, so it's not going to work. Okay, so you need to build a strategy that suits you and your personality. How many hours you can spend? Maybe the person spends maybe 15 minutes a day on their chart, and they created a strategy that suits that. Now you that spends 2 hours a day on your charts, you won't be able to trade that strategy. Okay, so that is why you set an objective. Once you create an objective, that objective now will direct you on what kinds of strategy you can use to grow the account. Okay, so let's say now that your objective is to trade a profit account. So when you're trading for profits, usually the goals now are different profits. So let's say with a profit now, you are intending to trade a $50,000 account. Now with a $50,000 account, maybe your goal now is to make 2 to 3% per month. So you will discover that the strategy you need to reach this goal, it's quite different from that previous one. Okay, this is the objective now, and the maximum drawdown you are allowed for this is, let's say, 5%. So you are using 5% drawdown to make 2 to 3% per month. This is easy, right? So you can easily go and create a strategy to do this. A swing trading strategy that trades maybe 4 trades per month can easily meet this criteria here. Okay, so you can use a swing trading, a scalping, any type of strategy that you like to trade this, right? So number one, whenever you are creating a strategy, you need to set an objective. That objective now is like 50% of once you set your objective, you are like 50% done in creating your strategy. This is how important it is. So in that objective, number one, you need your profit target. What are you targeting? What is your target for the month for that strategy? What are you trying to achieve? Then number two, you need to set your drawdown limit. Then number three, you need to set the amount of hours that you are going to be trading. Okay, then these three parameters now will help you to create the strategy. Do you understand? If you don't create a strategy, there's no way you will just be roaming around without being able to create a strategy that will meet your criteria. Okay, so that is it, guys. You have a great one. We are going to stop here today. So remember, the goal of the channel is to build a number of traders that will be able to make at least $50,000 on a monthly basis. Okay, at least 100 traders within the next couple of months. Okay, I'll be able to do this. That's the goal of the channel. Okay, so if that sounds good to you, you can just subscribe and click on the bell notification so that you will always be notified whenever we dropped content. Okay, so do have a good one.